I was really happy with how we played. Just for 120 minutes, I thought we competed really hard. One of our focuses was on winning battles and competing, and I thought we did a really good job of that. We talked Friday. It was frustrating to come up short in a game we thought we played really, really well in, and shots doesn't always tell the tale, but I thought we certainly created a lot of really good grade A opportunities, and combination of their goalie came up big for them, and just missing on chances and missing on some rebounds. And then Saturday was certainly was not, as far as the shot disparity wasn't as great. I thought it was a real tight, hard-fought game, and to come up with it with the W and get the 3 points obviously was a nice way for the weekend end. But overall, really happy with how our team played.
Does that team need to be rewarded?
It helps. It really helps at this point. After what, 7 straight coming up on the short end, and I thought Schultz, we could have been rewarded in at least 4 of those games. I'm not going to say we should have been at Wisconsin. I thought they were clearly for the 60 minutes each of those Friday and Saturday games, they were the better team. But after Friday's game especially, we played it well in so many areas, and you get beat by a goal, and then it certainly helps the mood, helps how things are going this week, just to come up with a win. And like we talked about before the game, let's start with one and see if we can't get on a roll. And now we have that opportunity. Yeah, we don't have to do a whole lot of video film prep. I mean, we have it. We've seen them play, and they're again a good team. I was impressed with their players. Obviously, their goalie came up really big, and they're we knew their defense were active, and they certainly were. They have some talented players, and they keep you on your toes. And it was a very high stress game for the coaches throughout. So, and that's credit to Duluth the way they play. Obviously it's still a game that counts in our overall schedule. Just the rivalry, it's Duluth. It's certainly going to be easy for our group to get up and ready to play. But because it is non-conference. The points are not. We're not playing for points. Certainly gives us an opportunity if we wanted to take a look at some different things. We certainly could. We'll kind of wait and see how the week plays out before we make any decisions like that. Yeah, it's really, really exciting, and I think even more so that they're utilizing this game as a fundraiser for Matt Olson. And I said in a release, the hockey community has always been a really close-knit group, and it's just another example. Here's a young man, playing the game that we all love and are involved with. He suffers a life-changing injury, and to be able to participate in something that's going to give back to him and his family, I think just makes it even more rewarding. And we're going to go. It's kind of going back to the roots for a lot of our players. It's in a smaller community arena, and had a chance to go down there for a meeting, and the excitement of all the people that were at that meeting. It was pretty neat to see. So they're getting fired up for it. I'm not sure how many that building holds, but I think it's going to be jam packed. They're doing a great job promoting it. The silent auction item list came out. It's incredible the number of NHL players and professional players that are contributing something. So it's going to be a really fun event. Obviously, the Hall of Fame is something that we're all very familiar with, and again, to be associated with that group and to play in a game like this, it's pretty special.
I mean, first off, we got to win. We haven't had a win in a while since Syracuse, so and I understand we've had a very tough schedule, but it's not an excuse in this league. Every game's a tough game, and being able to come out and beat Duluth when either they're ranked or receiving votes the week before they came in here, it's a good ball roller starter for us because we got them again on Monday, then we got St. Cloud, and then I think we have Mankato. Those are games that we need to win, and we need to come out ready and hungry, and I think that first win is going to get us going with that.
Yeah, I agree. I think just being ready to play, all teams in our league are going to come out ready to play, and everyone's competing for the same 3 points. And one thing we noticed coming into the weekend was that a lot of teams didn't have any points, and that's kind of rare for the WCHA. So all of us are fighting for those 3 points. Like every 3 points matters. So I think just coming in the game ready to play and wanting those 3 points. I think Coach mentioned that to us right after the first game. Like, hey, look at that. We just outshot them, and they had outshot every opponent. So they're going to come out firing tomorrow. They're not happy that we just did that to them, and that just shows us that we're completely capable of playing with any top team, whether it be Boston or Clarkson like we played, or them, or Wisconsin, anyone we can outshoot if we're ready to play and come out firing. So
Yeah, I think that's a big thing we've taken away from even previous years. We've struggled with scoring, and we've played teams like Wisconsin, the Gophers, and got 10 shots to their 50. So I know that's something this year that we wanted to change, especially for the scoring aspect, because you need to score to win games, and 1 or 2 goals is usually not going to be enough in this league. So being able to put the puck in the back of the net is huge, and we're playing against some of the top goalies in the world. Campbell, Tilly, Peters, all of them are outstanding goalies, and you're not going to put in 3 goals off 10 shots. So one thing, when we do our team goals before every single game, I think we always focus on our shots because we know how important it is to give ourselves an opportunity to score.
Really important. I think that's just a momentum shift. Getting scored on right away is never fun, and so we want to be that team that's always scoring first. Like AJ said, we do goals before every game, and it's kind of a joke because score first is always our first goal, and we never think of a new one, but so score first is pretty important.
Yeah, we need to learn to score and play with the lead. When we play a number one team in the nation, as in like Wisconsin 2 weekends ago, put a goal up early on them, they're not going to roll over. No one in this league rolls over and dies. Everyone fights till that last buzzer. And putting 1 goal in right away off the start is huge because that could be the game changer, just the way the game goes. And we could have outstanding goaltending, and so could they. So getting the first one is huge to put teams back on their heels and kind of put the panic into their minds and doubt into their minds as well.
I think they're awesome just because they're role models. I knew who Cammie was growing up and looking up to her, and just all those girls like Chrissy Wendell, and we always went to their camps when we were younger and looking up to them and wanting to be like them. So it's super cool they put at that game and being able to show everyone that's there about women's hockey. And it's cool for me because I played high school hockey at the Cameron Dysani rink, so I think that's kind of just funny. It's just a little rink out in the middle of nowhere almost, but it'll be fun, so I'm excited for it.
Yeah, it's definitely an honor, and it's such an awesome thing that we can do and honor them for all their accomplishments. Not a single one of us can say we'd be here if it wasn't for them. I think these same things were brought up when the whole USA strike was going on, and girls were saying they weren't going to play for the backup team or second team, whatever you want to call it, for USA because of the girls that have fought for this right. And some girls that, like the national team, stepped down in honor of that right for women to be noticed and make a legacy. And those girls were the people that paved the way for us and for women's hockey just as a whole. So it's a complete honor to be able to play for them.